Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to play some Survival of the Fittest. Think about growing something else. I already have a bunch of stuff grown. I've already got a Rex, a Titan, Stego, Anki, Dasp, Alio, Sarah, another Rex, Utah, Acro, Giga, Aloe, Suko, Kentro, Hats, Picno, Dino, Kark, Carno, Edmont. I could play as a carnivore, but if I play as a carnivore, I kind of would grow like either Acro or Aloe or Kark, this Kark, or where is it? Or Sorfaganax. I don't know why I want to grow Sorfaganax. And I kind of feel like playing something big today. But I could also play... I kind of also want to grow an herbivore. I mean, I could grow Eotrike. Because Eotrike's actually got a good kit now. But, I'm going to post an EO vid soon from Domain of Titans, so I don't want to play the same thing multiple times. I could do Theory. Fuck it, yeah, let's do Theory. I haven't done a Theory video, like, ever. Well, yet again, I'm going to be playing solo, because the thing is, there's not a lot of people on the server, so... Yeah, nah. I'm just going to be playing by myself. Player count doubled when I joined. Well, yeah, there was one player in the server, and then I hopped on. So, yeah, I guess that's doubling it. Because 1 times 2 is 2. Man, yeah, it's been a minute since I've, like, actually grown something on Riparia. Alright, what do I got? Do sidestep. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I also need to let Alaskan know to buff Theory's Bleed. That way Theory can be more bleed orientated, whereas Duck's more damage orientated. Alright, how do I get up there? I gotta go around. This is actually where I started the Giga video back when Survival of the Fittest first came out. That's the video I made with MC. Alright. Oh yeah, nice guy. I talked with Alaskan and he agreed that the stats back then were just so fucked. Like, I don't think he even knew what the hell he was doing with the stats back then. Because I looked at, like, the sheet he had. Oh my god. Like, I don't even know how to describe to you what he did. Spino and Rex were just really weird. Like, I don't even know. Like, Rex had, like, no stamina to use. Spino was... It had so much, like, combat weight and could turn super, super good. It was weird. And Spino was able to heal cycle. It was ridiculous. Oh my god. But yeah, he's going very minimal changes this time around. He's only changed the combat weights of the apexes. He hasn't really touched anything else. Although I think he said he does want to buff the damage that some of the apexes do. Like T-Rex and maybe Giga. Although I told him, yeah, probably don't touch DB Giga with its base bite damage because it has armor piercing damage now. I don't have that ability yet. Ah, I see. Okay. I thought that was like a passive. What's a super tough badass Arizona Acro skin? I have no idea. I don't remember what the skins are called. I just pick with whatever looks good. Half the time I'll just go with the default skin. Hey, Global Chat works. Let's go. Yeah, not gonna lie, I might make like a paleontology slander video. Not gonna lie, like the whole paleo community, because not gonna lie, there's some people who genuinely enjoy Spinosaurus as the animal it actually was, and then there are the LARPers who will glaze Spinosaurus to no end just because their favorite movie of all time is Jurassic Park 3. They will glaze it. And they will act like it was just some unkillable monster and, you know, it hunted and ate T-Rexes. And they don't know jack shit about, you know, the real animals or anything. They just go off of what they learned from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. They're LARPers. LARP. LARPy, LARP, LARP, LARP. Alrighty. And I think he said he got the growth and hunger system working. And honestly, I like it. I like it a lot. There is a pretty big incentive to play herbivores. Because, like, if you want to play a big Apex carnivore, you kind of want to wait until there's more people on the server. I guess unless you're playing, like, PT Giga or OG, or no, PT Rex. Because they can eat more than just fresh meat. They can, like, scavenge shit. Hell, PT Giga has a damn metabolism that allows it to eat fruit. Like, what? Like, it's so weird looking seeing it eat melons or a berry bush. It's like, what? Biggest carnivore the world has ever seen. Man, you're such a... Biggest carnivore the world has ever seen, eating some fucking berries. I mean, I'm not really mad about it. It's more effort into a diet system than Alderaan has ever put into it. What? Oh yeah, I'm also going to ask him if he can change carnivore bodies or something to not provide as much food as their herbivore counterparts. That way carnivores are more incentivized to go hunt herbivores rather than other carnivores. Like, say you're a T-Rex, right? And you have the option to hunt a trike or a giga. The giga would be somewhat easier to take down because it can't, you know, pierce your armor, it can't block your attacks. Sure, it can buff its defense and do a lot of damage and bleed, but if you can bone break it, it can't get away and you can overpower it. But then, if you go for the trike, it's more risky, but you get more food for going after it. So, like, if you're almost starving, which happens more often on this server, you'd be more incentivized to go after the herbivore than another carnivore. And the way he's got the apex carnivores working is that they have a lot of, like, capacity in their hunger bar. Like, they've got a really high hunger pool and a slow drain. So that means you have a lot of hunger to manage and a slow drain on it. But the thing is, that means if you let your hunger get lower, it's harder to fill it back up. So apex carnivores require a lot of food to keep going. Which I like that a lot. That balances things out quite a bit. And it forces apex carnivores to pick their fights carefully and hunt things more often than teaming up. So, like, if you team up with another Rex or another Giga, you're reducing competition, but you're also reducing the amount of food that you're having at all times. You could have killed that Giga, but instead you decided to team up with him. And you'll be punished for that by not, having that food at your disposal. But the advantage lies in you being able to hunt sauropods. Oh, excuse me. The Wrath of Goliath team is still making their Spino. I haven't heard any updates on it, but they said that after the Spino TLC, they were going to make it. But I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any updates from it, so I don't know. Yeah. It's the Spino that can switch from being quadrupedal or bipedal. They're making their Spinosaurus have a stance switch. Which I like the idea. I like that. Now, obviously, Spino wasn't actually quadrupedal, but you'll actually be able to pick and choose if you want to rear up on your hind legs, or if you want to get down on all fours with your crouch. And I like that. I think it'd be, like, while it's not everyone's cup of tea, I think it'll make it different from everything else. Like, it's not going to be the same as all the other Spinosaurids. Like, it'll be able to stance switch like Iguanodon and Barsboldia. No. That's not how the Waystone thing works. So, the way the Waystone quest works is... actually, hold on. I could probably just go back this way. The way it works is you just kind of press all the buttons that you need to, and then, it's essentially showing you how it works. Oh yeah, Alaskan was asking my my input on those migration zones, so I guess he just finished them. I was mainly telling him, like, keep it small, keep it simple, because your server's just starting out, so I wouldn't just blast the community with, like, a huge system that they're gonna have to learn with, like, a 5-player population. How do I get to East Passage Waystone from where I am? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Walk? I don't know. Oh, I know where you are. Okay. Yeah. You're talking about this waystone over here. This guy. Okay. So, you see how there's like those trails here in this pink part? Kind of go up the trail, like there, kind of next to where that home cave symbol is. You want to go past the cave and go up the hill, and then wrap around this top part, and then there'll be like a plateau here with the waystone on it. Find your way around that so you can climb up that, and then you'll be able to get to the waystone. You got to go up. Don't go through the cave. Yeah. You got to go up to it. It's very weird. I had to learn that too when I was learning the map layout. But yeah. That's very confusing the first time you run into that. I had to go there in the Serrato video. I'm not gonna lie. How do y'all feel about double uploads? Like, if I were to post a video today, which I think I will, um, would y'all like it if I posted a second one? Like, on the same day? Or do you think I should space it out and just save it for tomorrow? Save it for tomorrow. Okay. So I'll post the video today, and then I'll save the next one for tomorrow. Understood. I want Slander Part 2 using that Hulk clip. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. If I make another slander video, it's probably not going to be community slander. I think it's just going to be like a paleontology slander about like people in the paleo community. Or I'll do a Path of Titans slander. Or I could do a Primal Carnage slander if y'all want to see that. Ah, shit. Alright, admins, they're mix packing. The AI is mix packing. Do Path of Titan slander? Yeah. I've been thinking about that for a while. I think Path of Titans is more deserving of slander than Primal Carnage. But I could always do a Primal Carnage video. I could also do Marvel Rival slander. I'm not an admin or anything on Survival of the Fittest, so I can't make an announcement. I did send the stream to Alaskan, so I don't know if he's going to do anything with that. I might DM him. think I gotta travel all the way back up to the top of the PLI to get more of the frickin' mushrooms. I'm not getting any quests. Yeah, there's no location quests, like in each POI. You only have global quests. Go back the way you came, because that's a lot higher than you think it is, and I don't know how big your Theory is. Theory takes a lot of fall damage, so I wouldn't risk trying to staircase your way down. Fresh adolescent. Oh, so about the same growth as me. Yeah, I wouldn't risk it, because you're already decently big. I'm gonna go to the cliff edge, but I don't know how to get down from here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, East Passage is really convoluted. It's not easy to navigate. What? Why is here? Oh, the server's about to restart? Ah, shit. Better get to cliff edge real quick. Bro, for April Fools, they should give Tyranityte the TLC. That would be really funny. Oh, it's a Suko. Hey, little buddy. Hey there. They're gonna announce an Aloe TLC and they're gonna give Tyranityte the TLC. By the way, what genre would y'all think Primal Carnage is in terms of games? Like, what genre of game is it? Would y'all consider it a hero shooter? You're not laggy? Nah. Yeah, no. Would Primal Carnage be considered a hero shooter? Because of its like class-based system and everything. I like how murky the water looks now. These new water effects look better. Soggy berries. It's not restarting right now. Apparently it'll restart soon, though. There we go. I guess I'll just log out in the home cave. Server restart in 50 minutes. Okay. And pull up the Siegers, and if I don't get any new quests, then I'm probably going to log off my theory. Actually, if the server's going to restart, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I could go to Domain of Titans, but like, I've been waiting for this server to come out, man. And the server has a lot of potential. And like, nothing ever really gets done on Domain of Titans, man. There's a lot of dinosaurs that should be removed but aren't right now, and yeah. And Apex has just been kind of AWOL. I mean, if I go on Domain of Titans, I'd want to record a video or something. Or, I don't know. Facts, Corey. Right, we could do the only Isle dinosaurs thing. We could always like do that tomorrow or something. I'm a little over halfway grown already. Jeez. You tend to hear stuff in this game when you're looking for other players, you know? I'm not getting any quests. Like, holy shit. Can I get a quest, dude? What if I go this way? Like, I'm not getting any quests at all. The server restarts in 3 minutes. I better get to home cave. See, I don't know if I agree with that. Well, now I get a quest, but the server's gonna restart, so it doesn't matter. Hey, what's up, Zaydes? Alrighty, I guess we wait for the server to restart. It's very hardcore survival. Um, but what vibes I really get from the server is Isle vibes. I get big Isle vibes from this server, honestly. And not like Evrima Isle vibes, I get Legacy Isle vibes from the server. Path of Titans can be scary. I've gotten the shit scared out of me by this game before. I've actually scared the shit out of the people while playing the server. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever had the privilege to play on the Teutonia map when that was still a thing, but I remember playing T-Rex on that server, and I would wait until like things would get dark on the map because the game would get really, really dark at night, and you would have to use a um, night vision mechanic built into the map to see in the dark. And I would play as T-Rex. This was back when P-T-Rex had no linked cooldowns between its crushing bite and normal bite. So it could bone, and this was before the fracture update. So you could just bone break shit and then bite right afterwards, as T-Rex should be. And yeah, it was fun. I would like run out of the darkness and scare the shit out of people. And now dinosaurs in this game are even more menacing because there's distant calls. Honestly, I prefer playing this server solo, to be honest. I really like how this server is more like solo player coded. Like it's very solo player friendly. You're actively encouraged to play solo on the server because it's harder to keep a group satisfied unless you're, an herbivore herd. But if you're carnivores, you're not incentivized to group up in packs. While it would make hunting easier, depending on what you're hunting, it also can affect your survivability on the server. It's much more in your favor to play the server solo. That's a really, really good design. That's a Carcharodontosaurus. What do you think, guys? Should I risk hunting the dangerous critter for some growth, or should I get the hell out of Dodge and go to wind tunnels? So honestly, that Kark sounded like it was kind of far away. If I had to guess, I think he's in Stillwater. I don't think he's here in Cedrus. I think he's in Stillwater. But he's close enough to Cedrus, though. This isn't even the one for the quest. I'm just getting jumped. Apparently I'm in the vicinity of the dangerous critter, so I don't know. Great. Who do you think is getting their ass whooped in Doomsday? Oh, Thor. Thor is getting his ass beat. And I think that's going to be the start of the movie. It's just Thor getting whooped by Doctor Doom. I think the movie's going to start with Thor pulling up on Doom and getting his ass beat. And then he gets scared shitless and then runs into one of the incursions, finds the Fantastic Four universe, gets them together, then meets up with Steve Rogers, and then he goes to assemble the Avengers. I think that's how the movie's going to start. And I think that's why in Thor's little, like, introduction trailer thing they posted on YouTube, I think that's why he was praying. And that's how he got to the praying thing. There's a baby Kark. Oh, these critters, man. Hello, baby. You can have the food. There you go, buddy. Eat up. Like, gang, he did the strongest attack. The strongest attack that he could possibly have done to Doctor Doom. And gang stopped it with 2 fingers. I'd be praying too! Like, yo, we are not built for this. And we got the G League Avengers to beat this, man? Nah. What was that? Was it the baby roaring? Better have been. Not gonna lie, I've been seeing theories online after the trailer came out, and people coming up with ideas on certain things that are going to happen in the movie. And this shit's about to get crazy. This movie's probably going to be a lot better than people think it is. I think people were very quick to hate on Avengers Doomsday because of them, like, tying into nostalgia and stuff with the X-Men, but, like, I think what they're doing with the X-Men, and, like, it's not just nostalgia. I mean, obviously the nostalgia bit is part of it, but I think they also want to wrap up the X-Men universe and give the X-Men universe, like, a full conclusion, you know? Because now they have the rights to the X-Men, and they haven't done anything, so they're trying to make up for lost time. And I think by, you know, saying goodbye to the old Fox X-Men is a good way to segue into the post-Secret Wars MCU, where it's going to be more X-Men focused. Like, there's going to be a lot of mutant stuff. We're going to have a new X-Men lineup, which is going to be very classic. And, oh my god, I'm so hyped for this, because they're not just going to rely on Wolverine. They're not just going to rely on Wolverine being on the X-Men team, because Wolverine's not going to be on this next X-Men team. Thank God, bro. Wolverine is so overdone in X-Men media. Like, can we not do the X-Men without Wolverine? Have you noticed Logan isn't in Doomsday? Yeah, I think what they're gonna do is a lot of these characters that should be in Doomsday, like, okay, my theory for why the Avengers lineup in this movie is so dog shit is because, like, they're running out of time and they need to just get whoever they can right now and go help out with the incursions and whatever else. I think that's going to be their focus. And my theory is the Avengers and the Fantastic Four are going to go try and stop Doctor Doom because Thor has found out that Doom is causing the incursions. But I think Doom is going to appeal to the X-Men as a character named Raboom Alal, and he's going to be like this messianic figure, and he's essentially going to try and tell the X-Men, like, hey, in order to save your world, you need to defeat the heroes from these other worlds that are crashing into yours to try and stop the incursion. And he's just going to manipulate this whole situation to his favor. So while all the heroes are fighting each other, he's getting exactly what he wants. And also, have y'all noticed that the figure in the green cloak that was knelt down in front of Franklin Richards at the end of Fantastic Four had a very different mask than Doctor Doom? And this figure was a bit more slender, maybe even woman-like. And at Comic-Con, they showed off a lot of the suits and costumes that were going to be used in Avengers Doomsday. And there were some Latverian witch suits that were shown off. Latverian witch costumes. What character is commonly associated with Doctor Doom in the comics and is often paired up with him and is also known for being a witch? Gang, I'm pretty sure this is a slam dunk. That is Scarlet Witch. That is Wanda Maximoff. That is. I think that is Wanda. I have hardly any doubts. I think that is Wanda. This would line up with the comics. You want to know why? Because in the comics, Wanda has actually been used to, like, Doctor Doom has used her and manipulated her. And it's mainly because of Wanda's insane powers, and Wanda can be very easily manipulated. I mean, she's been under the control or influence of a villain before. Like, I mean, look at Baron Strucker and Ultron from Avengers Age of Ultron. This has happened before, and MCU Wanda is Sokovian. Yeah, I know that, but she can still, like, be used by Doctor Doom. She doesn't have to be from Latveria. That's not, like, she doesn't have to be Latverian to be a Latverian witch or whatever. She doesn't have to be. They can come up with any explanation they want to. This has happened in the comics before, where she sided with Doctor Doom. Whether that be willing or not. They've actually, like, I guess, like, dated. But, like, Doctor Doom doesn't really go on dates. So, like, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. I guess they were together. I don't know. Well, actually, he did go on a date once with Storm. He hosted a dinner at his estate with Storm. Not gonna lie. Like, I was reading through that comic, and bruh, he was pampering her. He was treating her like a queen, which, like, bro, absolutely. That's how you gotta treat Storm. Another brother like me, for real. Like, y'all seen Storm and Marvel Tokon, right? that is my wife. Y'all cannot have her. She is mine. I don't know what exactly they'll do with the Latvian witches, but magic is mine, bro. She can do things to me. Hey, yo, but honestly, my man, my brother. No pause. We press and play. Matter of fact, we press and fast forward on that one. But yeah, I'm noticing a lot of like parallels with the Secret Wars comics, because obviously they're building up to Secret Wars. I think that instead of the Molecule Man being used, they're gonna treat Loki, the god of stories, as the Molecule Man or something like that. Or maybe he'll be like a Beyonder stand-in instead. I don't know. Because I feel like it would be a lot to introduce the Molecule Men or the Beyonder in a movie like this that already has so much shit to juggle. I don't know. Like, there's already so much shit going on in this movie. I don't know if you want to introduce huge concepts like the Beyonders or the Beyonder or the Molecule Man is just a lot. Those who watch Avengers Assemble Season 4. Yo, not gonna lie, Avengers Assemble is a major downgrade from Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I don't know why they replaced Earth's Mightiest Heroes with Avengers Assemble. I mean, I guess it's to tie into the MCU, but, like, that's still such a shitty reason. Like, really? Just to tie into the MCU? Are we dead ass, bro? Like, yo, since we've already done this with X-Men 97, and they were able to revive that show, and they essentially rebooted it, bro, please, for the love of God, let's reboot Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and let's reboot, Spectacular Spider-Man, yeah. Spectacular Spider-Man and Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Two shows that need to be rebooted. Like, please, bro. Please. Spectacular Spider-Man and Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Two of the most goated Marvel shows of all time. Or, you could reboot 90s Spider-Man. Spider-Man 93 or 92 or whatever the hell, whenever the hell that show came out. Facts. Bro, Spectacular Spider-Man? Peter was pulling everybody. He could have had anybody, bro. Betty Brant, Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, Black Cat, Liz Allen. Holy shit. He had everybody. Like, god damn, Peter, relax. Oh god, Officer Grimm is back. Hey, bro, don't worry about it. There's no Wakandans here, bro. Don't worry about it. Bro, and Peter, if you're not gonna play the game, pass the ball. Pass the ball, bro. If you're not gonna play, pass the ball. You smell one. Alright. Sure. You smell one. Alright, bud. Sure. Yeah, I think Sadie's saying like they're trying to keep it a secret, but gang, we all know Jean Grey's in Spider-Man. Come on now. Come on now, wrap that up. That's Jean Grey, bro. That's Jean Grey. They just got the rights back to the X-Men. They're gonna do a whole reboot series with the X-Men in the MCU reboot after Secret Wars. We all know this. Come on. Ooh, who said he's sick to play? Man, if you suck, bruh, like, come on. One thing I am kind of worried about is Tom Holland said something recently about how he's gonna quit acting once he has a kid. Like once he becomes a father, he's gonna quit acting, which massive respect. However, how about we finish this Gas trilogy you just started now? Let's finish that before you finish with Zendaya, if you know what I mean. Alright? Now, I know that that's going to be a bit difficult, bro. But, like, we just got the best Spider-Man adaptation of all time. We're not giving that up, bro. I will break into your house and separate the two of you, bro. We need more Spider-Man. I did not stutter. I understand. It's going to be hard to resist. Because that is Zendaya. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. However, I want Spider-Man. You are easily the best adaptation of Spider-Man so far on screen. You gonna buy the brand new day skin on Rivals? Yes, absolutely. We're gonna need a tungsten block to separate Tom and Zendaya, bro. For real. Tom, put yourself on the couch. Alright? We don't even want to entertain the idea. Although he has said he wants to either... That's ball knowledge. Corey, that's ball knowledge. That is elite ball knowledge. Florence Pugh, bro? Yelena Romanov? Florence Pugh? That's all I'm gonna say. Ah! Alright, bro. I need to relax. What the fuck is wrong with me, bro? Alright, Corey. Okay, that's why I need admin. Corey, get the fuck out of my chat. Get on my chat, bro. Like, I respected the ball knowledge, but, like, pack it up, bro. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We're done. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Matter of fact, you get in a mute. How about that? Yep. Yep, there you go. License and pigmentation is crazy. He had to go. I'm sorry. He had to go. Yo, Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. The casting, dude. Like, wow. And also, Black Panther 3? For real? And we getting a new T'Challa? We giving up on Shuri that fast? Alright. Like, I get Wakanda Forever was not as good as Black Panther, but holy shit. That quickly? We're switching up that fast? Damn. Damn. That's crazy. I would have just... I would have let her have, like, another movie, bro. Her performance wasn't even that bad. She's not even a bad actor. Like, I didn't see a problem with her in Wakanda Forever. I don't know. I mean, it has been a while since I've seen the movie, but, like, I don't remember it being bad at all. I mean, hey, I kind of figured that we were going to get a new cast of Avengers when the Secret Wars reboot was happening. But now we know who Black Panther's going to be. And it's going to be T'Challa. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people were hoping for Damson Idris, but it's whatever. I hear something. Oh, is it there? I'm gonna try and buy Marvel Tokon. That's like a $50, maybe $60 game. Like for a fighting game that I don't even know if I'll play all that much. Just to play Doctor Doom, like I'd rather wait until I get to play him in Rivals. I don't know. It's just fighting games just aren't really my thing. Like it was fun when I played it a little bit, but eh, everything in the game is just super overcomplicated. I cannot wait to play as Doctor Doom in December, bro. And I think after this whole Ultron thing, they're gonna do for, rivals and everything. I think that um, when they do the Infinity War and Endgame version of the Path to Doomsday thing, um, I mean, they gotta bring Thanos into the game. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way. They've gotta add Thanos. Like, he used to be my favorite Marvel villain. Not gonna lie. We need more symbiotes. As long as they're different from everything else, fine, we can add more symbiotes, but, like, I know you want Carnage in the game, bro. I know you want Carnage. But, like, let's be real. A Ghost Rider on Rivals? I mean, how would he even work as a character? Like, with the motorcycle or the car, depending on which Ghost Rider you're actually going with. Zaz, I know you were gonna bring up Carnage. There's no reason in trying to hide it, bro. I knew you were gonna say Carnage. You can hide it behind Riot and Mania, but I knew you were gonna say Carnage. The car could be an alt, I guess. I guess so. But you would think. Yeah, but you would think that the ult for Ghost Rider would be the Penance Stare. You know? The horse Ghost Rider? Yeah. There is an Argentinosaurus. What are we doing, bro? That Argent's not fully grown. He's a subadult. Gang, I'm gonna get to an adult without running into a single carnivore. I mean, I ran into the baby cark when I was an adolescent, but that hardly counts. Sometimes I forget how fast there he is as an adult. If you had the power to make your own game, what would it be? I would make my own dinosaur survival game, honestly. I would have it be very similar to how this server has the hunger system and the growth system. The big dinosaurs would actually be big dinosaurs. They would be strong as hell, but they would take a while to grow. Like my Theory is taking significantly longer to grow than the Cerrato. The Cerrato's like 2 tons. Theory's 6, so... Yeah, the T-Rex in my game would actually be strong as shit. Oh yeah, an Avengers game would be gas. You'd have to get the licensing for it, but like... And I know there was an Avengers game at one point. I played it, and it was mid. Like... I'm gonna head off. Have a fantastic day. Thanks. Thanks, Officer Grimm. As strong as Rex is on the Isle? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I think the Isle has Apex scaling working really well. Like, Apexes are strong as hell on the Isle. And that's how they should be. Aims to train new heroes? Okay, yeah. I like that. I like that. An experienced Avengers team. I like that. Because I think that's how they're going to do this new MCU. Is they'll have a new cast of experienced Avengers. Yeah, Rexes and Path of Titans. Apexes in general. Path of Titans are just... they're not great. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Tom Holland Spider-Man has said multiple times he wants to bring Miles Morales to the MCU. Like, he'd love to have his Spider-Man be a mentor to Miles. sleeveless Spider-Man suits? Do you mean with like the stretch of red on the outside of the arms? That connect like the stretch of red that um, kind of connects the shoulder to the gloves. Because honestly, I prefer that over just having like a cutoff where there's just like blue forearms and everything. I don't like the red on the arm. I like the red on the arm. It's very classic for Spider-Man to have that on the costume. That's how I'm designing mine. I want the sleeves on the suit. Because it's more accurate to the character. Lines up more with the legs of the suit. That is true. That is true. It lines up more with the legs. But still, from a design standpoint, I do like the sleeves more. I think they look better. You made your own Spider-Man suit an hour or two ago? Shit! Send me a picture on Discord. I want to see. Yeah, I need to finish the mask for mine. My mask is almost done. Any dinosaurs on the server to hunt for sport? I mean, shit. I could. But I'm a fairy, so. Tasm 2 Spider-Man? I still... Oh, carnivores to hunt me, you mean? It was mainly a remake of the Marvel Tokon suit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not like the Marvel Tokon suit for Spider-Man. I don't like it. I think it looks terrible. There are elements of it that I do like. Like, I think the mask looks kind of good. But, like, the whole design of the suit, I think it falls into a trap that a lot of Spider-Man costumes have run into over the years. And that's just over-design. There is so much over-design. There's so many random lines and just bullshit thrown all over the costume. I just don't think it looks good. Different Spider-Man suits to make the perfect one? Yeah, it's a Brand New Day and Spectacular Spider-Man. I'd take those two and combine them. You make the perfect Spider-Man suit. Honestly, I have to say that I think Spectacular Spider-Man handles the Black Suit saga the best out of any Spider-Man media, I have to say. Andrew Spider-Man is your favorite depiction of him? I mean, I can understand it. I like all of them. I like all the live-action Spider-Mans, but I think Tom Holland's my favorite because he's just more comic accurate. See, I don't like when Spider-Man suits have so many weird random cuts and stuff all over the suit. Like, everything is so segmented in these different, like, spots and areas. It's so weird. Like, why? There's no need for it. Insomniac was really close to having a really good Black Suit Spider-Man thing, but like the Black Suit Spider-Man was hardly a part of the story. Like you got to be Black Suit Spider-Man for like a couple missions, and that was it. Like it was very short, and I don't like that a lot. I don't like that at all. I think that Spider-Man 2 should have been a longer game. I was surprised with how fast I was able to complete the game. Like, I was really surprised. I really expected it to be longer. Honestly. Because it should have been. It really should have been longer. I don't know why it wasn't. You know what I have yet to see on a Spider-Man costume? Is having the web shooters be in the shape of a spider. And having, like, the legs wrap around his forearm or something. That is something I have yet to see in a Spider-Man design. And I think that should be something that is seen at some point in a Spider-Man design. Like, I genuinely think that would be a really, really good design choice. Like, I don't know why nobody has done that before. Tokan Spider-Man has good writing. He canonically hates Iron Man because the comics version is Civil War. Ah, okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of tired of Spider-Man just being an Iron Man fanboy. Like, I love Iron Man. He's probably my favorite Marvel character, or just favorite like uh, superhero or comic book character whatsoever. But like, I also really like Spider-Man, but they don't need to be intertwined all the time. I like both of them separate. They don't always have to be, you know, one and the same 24/7. They don't have to be synonymous with each other. Like, Iron Man needs a different fan, bro. Like, I'm fine with certain characters, like, being fanboys of Iron Man. Spider-Man is just not the character to do that with. Comic Spider-Man sided more with Cap. Spider-Man originally sided with Iron Man, but after a while, he switched up and he turned against Iron Man and went to go side with Cap. And that was around the time he was using the Iron Spider suit in the comics. And when he switched up on Tony and went to side with Cap, he switched back to his red and blue. Exactly, bro. That kid from Iron Man 3 should have been the next Iron Man. That should have been the next Iron Man. Although I do like that Ironheart, they realized that Ironheart was never going to live up to Tony, so they adapted her to be somewhat of a antagonistic character. That's unique, that's different, and that's fresh. I like that. But yeah, that kid from Iron Man 3 should have ended up being the next Iron Man. I don't know why they didn't do that. A lot of people are like, oh no, Spider-Man's going to be the next Iron Man. It's like, I really fucking hope not. I really hope not, because I like Spider-Man. I just don't like Iron Man Jr. You know what I mean? Spider-Man can be cool without being synonymized with Tony. They're two separate, really good characters. Diversity quota? I mean, I'm not gonna say yeah, but I'm not gonna tell you that you're wrong. It's just brutal honesty there. Also, I don't know if y'all know about that one podcast, like the Nerd Podcast or whatever it's called. Like that skinny dude who looks like a comic book enthusiast stereotype. Like, not gonna lie, they were asking questions and shit, and they had like a comic book writer on the show with them, and they're doing like agree or disagree with these signs, and the question was, the question was, Spider-Man would beat Batman in a fight, yes or no? Or agree or disagree. And everybody except this freaking... Ooh, I could call him something. Everybody except him said agree. And then he said disagree. And they immediately knew what his argument was going to be. The prep time bullshit. They immediately knew. Pre-fired that. Like, oh my god, I am so sick of the prep time argument for Batman. With prep time, you could beat everybody. That goes for almost every character in fiction. And you can't really quantify that as a factor when you're scaling a character. Plus, all that really matters is what the writer wants to happen. The writer of the story wants Batman to win, he'll write it to where Batman wants to win. It doesn't really matter. But if we're going off of the base comic book characters and just taking the fight at face value, what the hell is Batman going to do against Spider-Man? He can't land a hit on him. Batman would have no prior experience with Spider-Man. He wouldn't know how to restrict his movement. And, yeah, Batman needs prep time to even stand a chance, and even then he's losing. Spider-Man is just broken in terms of street tier character stuff. Yeah, with prep time he beat Godzilla. Yeah, because he had prep time to prepare for the fight and develop countermeasures to solve the problem. There are so many characters that do this. Iron Man does this. And to be honest, Iron Man is the prep time. Batman needs prep time. Iron Man is the prep time. Like, Iron Man has already prepped for the fight. Spider-Man has prepped for fights before. Like, dude, it is so annoying when people use that stupid argument every time to try and give an excuse as to why Batman would beat all these different fictional characters in fights. The prep time bullshit is only going to take you so far. Spider-Man canonically beats the Fantastic Four in a 4v1 in his first comic, by the way. Wow. In Spider-Man's first outing, he beat the entire Fantastic Four by himself. Wow. I did not know this. I was not aware of this ball knowledge. Yeah, and a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Hulk's just going to be a punching bag for Spider-Man in Brand New Day. Gang, do y'all know how strong Spider-Man is, though? Like, I don't think they know how strong I don't think these people know how strong Spider-Man is. Like, yes, the Hulk would, like, eventually win the fight because he would get stronger and stronger and Spider-Man wouldn't be able to keep up. But Spider-Man is strong enough to hold his own, and he's fast and agile enough, and he's smart. Spider-Man has also dealt with characters bigger and stronger than him before. Or, well, quote-unquote, stronger. Rhino is not stronger than Spider-Man, bro. It may seem like he is, but he is not. Spider-Man's breaking Kingpin's skin by slapping him? Yeah. Spider-Man holds back all the time. Yeah, but the thing about Spider-Man's no-kill rule is that it's not as strict as Batman's. You do not want that fight, Mr. Allosaurus. You do not want that fight. From pot, would you say Suko or Ichthy wins? Suko. It's just the same animal, but bigger. Ichthy does not have cooler skins, though. It really doesn't. I think Ichthy skins are not as well designed as Suko's are. There is nothing in Ichthy's skin selection that can compete with the Kingfisher Suko. Now I'll check out the thing you sent me right now. I got nothing going on. Oh, wait for real. I'm getting attacked by a freaking crab as a 6-ton Therizinosaur. I don't want to fight that critter right now because it's going to do way too much damage to me. Oh, you drew it. I thought you meant you, like, made a real one. Fight to the death, no holding back. MCU Spider-Man after May 7th. Insomniac's Symbiote versus DCU Batman. Yeah, I think Insomniac Symbiote Spider-Man's beating both of them, honestly. Yes, it is. I like the suit. I think it's a good suit. I think I'm gonna switch dinos. I think Brand New Day is going to be better than Doomsday. Hmm. So that's the thing. I don't know. I can't really make an accurate prediction on that. I mean, probably. I think so. But like, Brand New Day has gotten so much more like promotion and everything than Doomsday. So we've seen a lot more of Brand New Day. Look at this big old chud. I mean, this model for it doesn't look that bad. Actually, I think I'm out both. Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all.